my fellow bistros, welcome back again. As you can see, I am doing something different. Because, again, I mentioned before that this is an anime channel, and yet I haven't really done much anime-related stuff, except maybe a few games I played. But I haven't really talked about anime, or, like, you know, my opinions about some animes, or whatever like that. So I figured, why not start with 5 of my personal favorite animes. Now, there's no, like, distinct order like this, like, you know, least favorite to most favorite. These are just 5 animes that I personally like, alright? And that's it, basically. You know, there's like it's not gonna be like one's more favorite than other. So, but I am gonna do like the whole 5, 4, and so on like that, just because why not? And as a little extra bonus too, I'm also going to tell you my favorite waifu from each of these animes too. Alright? So with further ado, let's get started. Number 5. Alright? On High School Host Club. Now, On High School Host Club is an anime that I actually enjoy years ago, that I actually still watch. Like, I watch it repeatedly, okay? Because I can never get too old of this, actually. Now, it's mostly about a girl named Haruhi Fujioka, alright? Who's basically in this world just a commoner in a rich school. Like a school for rich people, basically, I should say. Alright? And stuff. And at the beginning, I didn't know, basically, she was a girl. Because she was basically looking like a boy, actually. Hence, she is a reverse trap. And throughout the whole anime, she basically dressed up as a guy. Because the reason for that is when she was trying to find a place to study quietly and stuff, she's accidentally stumbled the host club. Alright? Where they basically did their thing, of course, blah blah blah. And because of that, she wasn't paying attention and accidentally knocked over a vase that was worth shit ton of money, basically. And because of that, too, now she has to work as a host to pay it off. Okay? Now, at the beginning of it, too, when she was dressed as a host, the guys did not know she was a she, basically. And it was kind of funny when they found out. And throughout the whole adventure and stuff like that, they just been getting some like crazy situations and stuff like that. And I think there's been a couple of like love interests, of course, because this is a reverse harem as well. Okay? And I really do like this very much. I laugh my ass off every time I watch it. And I would definitely recommend you guys watching this too, if you guys have time to watch it. And if you guys have seen it already, then tell me who's your like, favorite character in this. Now, to let you know too, my waifu, should be kind of obvious, is Haruhi Fujioka. Okay? Because, again, I just like the way she, like, not because she looks like a boy, like, when she dresses up, like, in, like, girl clothes, of course, she actually looks really lovely and stuff like that. And to be honest, actually, and this is the hilarious part, when I was actually working on this list, I was thinking, like, wait, Haruhi Fujioka reminds me of someone, like, but who? Who does she remind me of? I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I just noticed that now. She reminds me of my girlfriend, actually. Because, again, my girlfriend, for example, of Haruhi, they both wear glasses. Now, you may not see her wear glasses in some anime episodes. Like, in some of the episodes, basically, she's not wearing, like, glasses. She's wearing contact lens. But my girlfriend actually does wear glasses. And also the hairstyle are very similar. As well. So I'm like, wait, what else is similar about them? And I'm like, wait, also, like, their personality are somewhat similar. Because, one, my girlfriend doesn't give a shit what people think of her. That's one thing. Okay? And she's not into, like, the whole girly stuff. I'm not saying there's something wrong with people that are into that, of course. Like, the females or guys, of course. There can be some guys that are into girly stuff. Like them. But I'm saying, like, she's not really into it. You know, not wearing, like, frilly dresses. All that. She just basically wears what she thinks is comfortable. And, like, Fujioka is basically the same way like that. So, I'm like, wow, I basically have my real life waifu. And I'm like, Damn, I'm lucky. Alright? Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you pictures of my girlfriend so you guys can kind of see comparisons. But at least with the hairstyle, glasses, and so on like that. Only because, for respect for my girlfriend and her privacy, okay? I don't want to, like, invade that, unfortunately. So, babe, if you're watching this, I love you, and I just hope you don't kill me for saying these things. And the reason why, guys, that I'm telling you not to kill me is because she actually has seen this anime too. So she may not even thought about what I thought of in this. Okay? So, again, love you, babe. Okay, let's get to the next one now. Number 4. Violet Evergarden. Violet Evergarden is an anime that I actually just recently finished, and I actually watched it both in English and Japanese dub. And I would say that the English and the of course, the Japanese dub is good, but I'm saying the English was actually really good. I would say, in my opinion. Now, most of you guys may disagree, and I respect your guys' opinions, of course. But to me, I think the English dub was really good as well. And the animation was really phenomenal about it. Like, it's just the way the art style looked and stuff like that, and the way, like, it showed the character and like, some of the scenes was just outright amazing. And the storyline of the series, too, was really good as well, because Violet, the main character, is basically, like, I would say, like, a living doll. And when I say it like that is, like, she doesn't really have any, like, independence at the beginning. Like, she basically just follows orders. She doesn't think for herself or act on for herself, basically. Because she basically was in the military for, I don't know how long, but, okay. She's basically in the military, trained just to kill people. And stuff like that. And then at one point, then, she left that. Well, she didn't leave by a choice, really. Okay? But she basically left that, okay? And was going to civilian life, but don't know what to do with her life. Like, she really has no idea what anything goes on for her. And it's amazing, well, like, again, there's a character named the Major said, "I love you" to her. And she doesn't even know what that means, too. That's the most, like, I would say, upsetting thing about it right there. But then, like, you see her character development go on through this story, and she starts to, like, understand things she never thought she could, including the words, "I love you." And it's a sweet, like, anime if you guys want to watch it. And I'll definitely recommend this to you guys. It's on Netflix, of course, and you guys can watch it in Japanese dub if you prefer that, or English dub, or any of the languages they provide on there, of course, as well. And if you guys don't know, by the name of it, my waifu from now on is a Violet Evergarden. I just think she's really adorable, and, when she actually did develop more independently, actually, it just, like, shows, like, how amazing I think that this woman can be. My opinion. Next one. Number 3. Black Clover. Now, Black Clover is an anime that I've been recently watching and stuff. I just, like, watched it actually today, to be honest. And, like, man, I actually really like this series. It's actually surprisingly really good. It's doing the whole, I think, like, most typical anime thing. Like, you have basically the loser that's going to become the hero aspect. It's going to be that kind of anime, of course. But I love animes that like that. Like, this one and the next 2 animes are basically going to be that. Okay? But these are the ones I can really relate to. Because I can relate to a lot of animes that does that all the time, actually. Like, I don't think of myself as a loser, but I don't really see myself as a hero, too. So, like, that anime, basically, Black Clover, and the other 2 I will mention, is just something I can really relate to. Alright? Now, if you guys don't know what Black Clover is, of course, Black Clover is anime that basically evolves in a world that has magic. Now, everyone in this world has magic, of course. Even the animals have magic. Okay? And the people can get these books called grimoires. Right? And everyone gets a unique grimoire too. Not every grimoire is the same. Except for one character named Asta. Asta is basically the main character who unfortunately wasn't born with magic. He has no magic at all. He can't do anything. But no offense, actually, he trained his ass off a lot. So he has like muscles on top of muscles, actually, and he can like whip some ass. Mainly because I say that is that later in the episodes he does get a grimoire, but not a normal one. This one's called no one knows what it's called yet, but they even actually no one knows the clover on it. But it's the 5-leaf clover. Now, what's interesting about his grimoire too is it doesn't cast any spells, but it reveals a sword. Now, what's unique about the sword is it's an anti-magic weapon where it can cut or deflect magic, basically. So, I think it's kind of amazing that in a world of magic, he can basically nullify or destroy or so on of magic. Alright? So you're basically going to see like him going on some adventures and stuff like that. You're going to see some funny moments with him. Also, he screams a lot. And I mean a lot. Yeah, like I said, he screams a lot. But anyhow, I would definitely recommend Black Clovers if you guys have not heard of it, seen it, or haven't had a chance to watch it yet. And also, if you guys don't know my waifu here, my waifu from this one is Noelle Silva. Noelle Silva is actually, I think, is an interesting character because at the beginning when I first saw her, she's a bit of a snob. But then later on, you actually get to know her actually. Pretty early actually. You kind of get a feel of what she's about basically, and how she can be a little, I think, aggressive in some of the way she does things, but she can be really sweet at times too, I would say. Number 2, My Hero Academia. Now, My Hero Academia is anime that I like very much as well. And most of you guys should probably already know by now. It's been out for pretty much a while. I think 2 years now, too. So it's an anime that should be pretty well known right now. Now, if you guys don't know My Hero Academia, My Hero Academia is basically a world full of people with powers called quirks. Now, everyone has a quirk, mostly. Where it's, unique to that person, of course. Except for one character. Well, I like to call Midoriya. Well, again, his name is Midoriya, but people also call him Deku. I'm just going to call him Deku because I think, Deku is a good name. And plus, that's his actually superhero name he chose. So I'm going to stick with Deku. Now, Deku was unfortunate, of course, to be born without a quirk. Now, it's very rare in this world, too, to be born without a quirk. So, he's basically a zero. Of course, like I said, the next one will be like that. Now his dream was to be the number one hero, like the number one hero that's currently going on now, All Might. But again, unfortunately, he wasn't born with a quirk. But then later on in the episode, he actually meets his number one hero, of course, and bestows to him his powers onto him. Alright? Now, I'm not going to get into details about it and stuff like that, and probably you guys mostly know about it, of course. Alright? But, basically, Deku got his powers, and slowly starting to become the next number one hero, and stuff. And again, the animation's really good as well as the character development of Deku basically is actually really amazing. And I will shit you not, I cried on some of the scenes uh, in this anime. I don't care if you guys make fun of me. I don't. Like, I will admit that I cried. And, come on, guys. You might have cried at least a little bit, or just felt something for some of this. Especially when the scene where All Might, his number one hero, came up to him then and said to him that he can too be a hero. Oh my god. Thinking about that right now, actually, it's kind of making me tear up a little. I'll admit that. Because that was such an emotional scene for me. Okay? And if you guys want to know my waifu from this one, sorry again, is Asui Suyu. I hope I'm saying that name right. Also known as Froppy. Now, I actually like Froppy. I'm going to call it Froppy because, again, I prefer their superhero names, too. Or I can just go Asui, of course, too. But Froppy, I just really like, too. Because, honestly, I think she's a adorable character. I just like how she's, like, just like, how do you say? Just kind of, like, straightforward, I guess, when she says things. And, she's adorable. I just love the way she looks, okay? She's cute. That's what I think. Let's get to the next one. Number 1, Kenichi the My Disciple. Now, Kenichi the My Disciple is an anime that I like a lot, actually. And I'm not saying it's better than Black Clover or My Hero Academia, but I would say this one's more relatable because this one basically has no magic, no superpowers, no like ninja stuff. Like I'm using Naruto because again Naruto is the same thing. Like that's basically like the number 1 zero going to hero right there. But I'm saying like this is basically more I would say real life because this is dealing with a character named Kenichi who was basically bullied in school, and he tried joining the karate club there to get stronger, but unfortunately he was just being bullied there. And then he wound up fighting, or a duel I guess you could say too, one of the members in there. Now, he won the duel of course, but unfortunately he still quit the club. I'm saying still because that was the bet in the duel. Like whoever loses basically quits the club. Now technically he won the fight, but he used like an illegal move because it was a karate duel, so using a karate technique. But the way he actually learned basically the fight before the duel was he went to the place where Moon Furinji, his female friend, well love interest actually, because that's basically what it is, took him back to her place. I would say the name, but I'm afraid that I might mess it up. I'm not really good with like this one. But again, took her back to her place where her grandfather is the Grand Master of the dojo, where there's also several other masters living at the dojo, where one master is a judo master, karate master, Muay Thai master, Kung Fu master, and weaponry master living there. And he became a disciple of this dojo. And you see him going through like hellish training. Like this is training that like I think anyone would die from maybe. I don't know. But nonetheless, he's basically working his ass off to get stronger. Even though like the masters there say he has no natural talent for martial arts, he's still training as hard as he can actually to actually catch up with Mu Furinji because again, Mu Furinji is basically better at martial arts than he is because she's been learning martial arts since she was a child by her grandfather, who is also the Grand Master, of course. I'm mentioning this again. But bit by bit, you just start to see the character development of Kenichi slowly like improving, like gaining more courage, more confidence in himself. And when I said this, then like what I said about this being more realistic, this is something like people can actually do. Like me, I was actually bullied in high school, for at least a few years. Alright? But then when I started losing weight and I actually joined my wrestling team, I wasn't bullied no more. Alright? In fact, the people that used to bully me was actually scared of me then. Now, of course, I could have done something back to them, but but the same with Kenichi, he didn't do that. He doesn't want to be a bully. He just actually wants to, be there for people that actually would need protection, basically, like who actually needs help. And I'm like the same way too. Like I don't believe like fighting for someone for no reason. I believe in self-defense or defending others. And like I said, this is something that can be more realistic with people and more relatable than people. Alright? And yeah, and like you just see how like he still acts like his goofy self though too. Like he still doesn't act like he's all tough or anything, but like when like things go for the worst for him, or at least for people he care about, oh, I'll shit you not, he becomes a major badass and will definitely whoop your ass. Alright? And if you guys don't know my waifu on this one, and there are actually all other girls on this one, but my waifu on this one is Miu Furinji. Okay? Because yeah, Miu Furinji is a very interesting character herself too. Because, not because of measurements, but also just because she's like so friendly and like caring and stuff like that. She's a little dense at times. But it just shows how innocent she is and, like, adorable she can be. And stuff. And, yeah, that's basically my top 5. Well, not my top 5, of course. But, like, the 5 animes that I personally love. Now, if you guys do know these animes, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys do like them too, let me know. And, if you guys... Again, I'm saying this a lot, too. If you guys also have, like, a favorite waifu... I'm not saying I'm wrong. Waifu from one of these animes, or if you have the same waifu as I do in these animes, let me know in the comments below as well. As well as make sure you pounce on that like button if you guys are liking this too. And until next time, this is Dom Beast, howling out.